Hello students, in this video we are going to learn about subject and predicate. A sentence can be divided into two parts, that is subject and predicate. In every sentence we mention a person or thing and we say something about that person, place or thing. The person, place or thing what we mention is a subject, whatever we say about the person or thing is the predicate. Let us see an example. Rohan is reading a book. Rohan is reading a book. In this sentence, Rohan is a subject, remaining part is a predicate. Here, is reading is a verb. How we can identify subject and predicate? If we ask question who or what, for example, who is reading a book? Who is reading a book? Then we get the answer Rohan. So Rohan is a subject. Let us see another example. I am writing a letter. I am writing a letter. If I ask question, who's writing a letter? Then I get the answer, I as a subject. I as a subject. Remaining part is a predicate. So what is subject? A subject is a part of a sentence which tells us how or what the sentence is about. Or simply we say, a subject is a part of sentence which tells something about the sentence. Next, let us see what is predicate. A subject is a part of a sentence which may be a noun or a pronoun. For example, John, place name Delhi, Mumbai, or animal name tiger, bird name peacock. Everything comes under noun or pronoun. For pronoun he, she, we, us. This and all comes under pronoun. Next, let us see about predicate. A predicate may have two parts, a verb and an object. Here, in this predicate, is reading is a verb, a book is nothing but object. And here, in the second sentence, am writing is a verb, a letter is an object. The second noun or pronoun in the sentence is called the object, which receives an action of the subject. Which receives an action of the subject. The subject is connected with the object through verb. The subject is connected with the object through verb in a sentence. So both the verb and the object complete the information of the subject. Both the verb and object complete the information about the subject. Remember, only a noun or a pronoun can be an object. Normally, a subject comes before the predicate, but in some cases, such as proverbs, it may come at the end of the sentence. Subjects may be missing in an imperative sentence. For an example, come here, stand up, go there. So, in this imperative sentence, subject is missing. Let us see few more examples. First one, someone has stolen my watch. Someone has stolen my watch. So here, has stolen is a verb. Has stolen is a verb. My watch is an object. So, who has stolen my watch? If I ask question, then we get the answer someone. So here, someone is a subject, has stolen is a verb, my watch is a is an object. So this is predicate. Next, the cat is drinking milk. The cat is drinking milk. In this sentence, if I ask who's drinking milk means we get the answer the cat. So the word the cat is subject. Is drinking milk. So is drinking is a verb, milk is an object. So the remaining part we call it as predicate. Next, Sudha is boiling milk. Sudha is boiling milk. So in this sentence, who's boiling milk means here the answer is Sudha. So Sudha is subject. Is boiling is verb, milk is an object. So all these comes as a predicate. Next, the child is sleeping. The child is sleeping. If I ask question, who is sleeping? Then we get the answer, the child. So, the child is subject. Is sleeping is a verb. Is sleeping is a verb. But there is no object. There is no object. Even though the sentence gives us complete meaning, so it is predicate. Let us quickly revise subject and predicate. Someone has stolen my watch. In this sentence, if I ask question, who has stolen? Let us quickly revise the topic subject and predicate. So, here, someone has stolen my watch. If I ask question, who has stolen my watch? Then we get answer, someone. So, someone is a subject. Remaining part is a predicate. Second, the cat is drinking milk. If I ask question, who is drinking milk? We get the answer, the cat. So, the cat is subject. In the third sentence, Sudha is boiling milk. If I ask question, who is boiling milk? We get the answer, Sudha. So, Sudha is subject. In the last sentence, the child is sleeping. If I ask who is sleeping, we get the answer, the child. So, the child is subject. A predicate can be divided into two parts, that is verb and an object. Verb and object. Here, has stolen is verb, my watch is an object. Here, he is drinking is verb, milk is an object. And in the third sentence, is boiling is a verb, milk is an object. But in the last sentence, object is missing. Okay. So the child is sleeping, only verb. It completes the meaning of a sentence. Thank you.